Part of the reason that anger has become demonized is because of the attitudes that we have about it, the ideas that we have about anger, that we see it as a bad or wrong thing. And it only actually becomes a bad or wrong thing when we don't feel it, when we suppress it. Why does a person get to a point where they need to explode with their anger or express their anger, projecting it onto the world around them, other people, or sometimes expressing their anger back towards themselves, complaining about themselves and judging themselves and criticizing themselves and so on? Why do we feel the need to do this? Why does it become uncontrollable? It's because of the judgments and the criticisms of these feelings inside of us in the first place, and our efforts to not be that way. When we have a distress inside of us and we try to suppress this in any way, the suppression of that or the judge is actually achieved through judging and choosing against that. And when you choose against that feeling inside of you, you're angry, you're feeling distressed, and you judge and criticize or try to suppress that anger or try to get rid of it, this, in a sense, if you look at it carefully, is a second attack on the anger itself, on yourself for being angry. And it's like fighting fire with fire. The attack is a type of impatience, which is just a more subtle form of anger with yourself being angry. You're in a state of criticism, trying to stop yourself from being this way. You don't like it when you're this way, which is understandable, but it's the wrong approach and it doesn't work. What you're really doing there is adding fuel to the fire, fighting fire with fire, fighting anger with your own anger about being angry. It doesn't work. And so what do you got to do? What is the solution? How do you deal with anger? Is understand that there's many reasons why you're angry. Sometimes you're angry for a very good reason and you should be angry, but it doesn't mean that you should harm other people with that anger. So how can I be angry and not be harmful to myself or anybody else? Is to feel the sensation of that anger wherever I feel it inside my body. And in feeling that sensation of anger, take your time to take notice of it. Anger's not there for no reason. It's there to tell you something. But until you feel it, you don't understand what it is you're trying to tell yourself from within yourself. So feeling that anger as a sensation with the understanding, with the new approach that it's not your enemy, it's not wrong, and it's not bad for being there. It's there for a reason. Some of those reasons will be obvious in your life today, but so often the reason it's there is unknown to you because it's something that's accumulated throughout your life. And that accumulation throughout your life is many experiences piled on top of one another, and the ideals that say we should be a certain way and that we shouldn't be angry. And those ideals themselves only make you more frustrated with the natural state of anger. So the natural state of anger is a feeling that you feel in your body. It's quite harmless. As long as you feel it, it will dissipate. It's when you try and suppress it or project it out onto other people or use it against yourself. This is all done through bringing thinking into it and ideas about how wrong and bad it is. And this only makes it worse. So don't worry about trying to drop your judgment of your anger. You may not be able to do that so easily. Just go directly to the source of anger itself as a feeling in your body. Just feel it there, no matter how much you hate it or despise it or how bad or guilty you feel about it. Just feel it as a sensation inside of you. And once you can embrace and hold that sensation inside of you, only being able to do that, then you'll have no need and to project it outwards onto other people. So the only reason you project it out onto other people is you want to get rid of it from inside of yourself. The solution or the alternative to getting rid of it from inside yourself is to feel it inside of yourself and give it a chance to dissipate. And feeling it this way, you won't like it, but if you do that, this will save you from projecting it onto others, and harming yourself through thinking about yourself with angry thoughts. This will save you from harming your body from always being angry and affecting your health from always being angry. By feeling it, it actually will dissipate. And in dissipating, you'll find your fear of being angry and your problems with being angry will dissipate with it. So this is the most effective and the correct approach to dealing with anger.